for me, as a European Chief Prosecutor, a red line is independence for me. And no one can cross that line. Yes, we have a regulation. It's written in the regulation that EPPO is independent by the national authorities, by all the European institutions, agencies and bodies. Our prosecutors are independent in our activity. Sounds very nice, no? But again, the reality sometimes is very challenging and sometimes very different. We had few situations in Croatia, for example. We had in Slovenia. We had in Slovakia. Well, in one of the cases, in one of Croatian case, the Constitutional Court of Croatia raised a preliminary question. The case is in front of the European Court. We have few preliminary questions, requests in front of the court for the VAT, for custom fraud, how to interpret. But I think the main issue comes from this issue. Who is solving the conflict of competence? And the situations were very different. In some situations, when the general prosecutor solved the conflict of competence, we were not even asked. So, we had an investigation ongoing. We wanted to perform searches. The day before searches, the police has been announced. We have sent a letter, we prepared. And suddenly, that day, the General Prosecutor Office opened an investigation. And in the same day, 24 hours, the General Prosecutor decided that it's not our competence anymore. Corruption connected to EU funds. We have not been asked what is our position. I'm very curious how the General Prosecutor solved the issues without reading the case, without knowing what we have in our case. So yes, there are these situations. Just to give you a small example, last year we had this meeting with all the colleagues. And in my speech, I wanted to underline the events of the year. And one of the events of the year was the attack against our colleagues in Croatia. They were attacked, starting with the Prime Minister, with the General Prosecutor. It was that situation with the conflict of competence that we had there. And I just said, our colleagues in Croatia had a tough year. And suddenly, the entire audience stood up and they applauded and they encouraged them. It was a spirit of collegiality that I very rarely witness. And I think this is the best thing that it's in EPPO, the atmosphere, the team spirit, the collegiality, and the way how the colleagues help each other.